Hello, Lego fans. How are you doing today? Hope everything is well. Thanks for taking me along. My name is Andy, and let's talk about Lego. Check it out, guys. Look what we got. A whole bag of 250 dark tan 1x1s. So we can finish our 6th floor here on the apartment building. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm going to get busy doing that, and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, there we have it. We have 6 floors. Count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on my high-rise apartment building. Looking pretty good. I got the glass into the windows, got the roof back on, and everything is looking good. Got the fire escape matched up with the other one, so you got 5 of those all together. Go down to the bottom floor. I got a tree there. It's supposed to be a tree on the other side. I don't know what happened to that. It's lost somewhere, but we'll get another one. So yeah, what are you thinking? You like the roof with the HVAC machines and the antennas there, or smokestacks, whatever you want to call them, and the row of bricks around the perimeter of the roof? That was suggested by you guys when I built this thing. So yeah, there we go. 6-story apartment ready for the city. Now I got some ideas about building some other high-rise buildings. I was thinking about building another apartment building, except a different shape. I want to make it like an L shape on a 32 plate, and maybe make it in white masonries instead of dark tan masonries. So that's an idea. Of course, I've got to order more white masonries to have enough to do it, and they don't make them in 1x4s, unfortunately. So I would have to use 1x2s, and that would take a lot of 1x2s to build, a 5 or 6 story high rise out of 1x2 masonry. So we'll see, but that's an idea that's floating around in my head. And I've also got the motel that I've been talking about forever that I'm going to build eventually, possibly next video. That's what I said last time too, right? But yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it one of these times. And so that's going to be a fun project. And of course, I've got some other projects on the back burner. I want to build a garage, a car repair garage out of dark gray 1x's. And then have a couple garage doors on it, just like similar to the firehouse, except it's going to be a garage instead of a firehouse. So that's another idea. And then I've got that family house, I think it's called, or modern house, or whatever it is. That's like a 3-story house. I'm going to try and double it up and make it into like a modular house and see how that comes out. I don't know. I've still got my old micro candy shop that I want to turn into a full-size modular building as well. That's been on the burner for a while before I moved. I was talking about doing that. So that's another thing that could be done. But yeah, but I think more of a priority right now is getting my track laid so that I can get a train running. So I mean, that's the first step essentially in rebuilding the city rather, is getting the track and the infrastructure laid, because that's what I did when I built it at the other place, was to get the track laid down, then to get the roads laid down, and then put the buildings in, or put the buildings and the roads in kind of at the same time. But the track usually comes first. So it's just a matter of having to build a ton of these half plate single tracks. And then, I got to pop off the reddish brown ties and put on dark brown ties. And it's just going to be a long, somewhat boring task to do it over and over. So that's not something that is going to be real fun, but it has to be done to, in the end, it's going to be worth it because the city's going to look nice with all the railroad tracks. And I also got to work on getting the elevation put in, which I'm not sure I'm going to do that, and maybe not until it gets warm out, because I need to go outside and cut wood to do it. So, but it won't be too long, probably another month or so. It'll start getting warmer here. So, oh, and speaking of warmer, let me show you this. Look at my new propane heater. Yeah, I just got this guy installed the other day, and it is working like it should. I mean, I can feel the heat from here. It is, it's a nice one. I got my propane tank sitting over there for right now, but I've got to drill a hole through the wall underneath there to shoot it outside so that I can put the tanks outside. But I'm interested to see and curious how long two of these tanks is going to last. One of them wasn't quite full, but the other one was brand new. So hopefully it'll last a little while. The gauge down here reads just above low, but that's probably because it's measuring them both together and one's not full. So I imagine it'll still last a little while. I don't know. I mean, I've only run it for maybe an hour so far, so we'll have to see. But yeah, finally got the propane heater installed, and it's heating up the place quite nicely. So I don't have to use this guy anymore. I can get it out of here and out of the way. I'm going to move this table, get it out of the way. It's kind of in here temporarily, but it's been in here for a while. So I'm going to get that out of the way. I'm going to tear down all these boxes, these empty boxes that I've got sitting under here and everywhere. I need to flatten those out and get them out of here. And then this time, as far as the city goes, the only thing I'm using 48 plates for this time is the railroad corners. Other than that, I'm going to do it all in 32 plates, so that way I don't have problems like I did last time with things not matching up right. So, yep. So there's our 6-story apartment building. And the rest of the video, we're going to take a look at some more minifigures. I opened up Series 19 by myself. I'll show you those. And then maybe we'll open up Series 20 and see what we got. See if we can fill up our minifigure case. Stay tuned. So the ones that I opened from Series 19 are these guys down here. The Fox guy, the firefighter, the granny with the megaphone there. What is it? I'm not sure. No, that's not the fireman's got the megaphone. The granny's got the flower. Yeah, and in the flamingo. She's got a flower and a flamingo. Then the Egyptian mummy with a scorpion. Then we got the pizza guy. Then we got looks like a computer girl, programmer perhaps. I'm not sure what that thing is she's holding, but she's got ones and zeros on her shirt. Then we got a rugby guy. Then we got this multicolored rainbow bear. I got several copies of that. Now this lifeguard here was actually a Series 12 minifigure that I found. I found that I still had one left, so I opened it up and got the lifeguard. And then this guy is a oh, that's one of the ones that was from Series 13, I believe, the construction guy. So, and I took out, and then down here we got the this is also from 19, detective with a lizard. I took out the kitty cat because she wasn't fitting in there right, because she's not a minifig. So, and I would really like strictly having minifigs in this case, so that's why I took that out. There's all my duplicates. I got several pizza guys and a couple of mummies and a couple of the rugby guys, and like I said, I got 4 of these bears all together, so 3 extra of those. So yeah, let's go ahead and start on opening up Series 20. Okay, so we got quite a few 20s here. Let's open up the first one. And take a look at this paper, see what we could get. Okay, looks like we got a Mexican guy with a sombrero, and then a skater maybe with a boombox. The P guy, I got him on my my grocery store. Then it looks like a knight of some kind. And another sword guy with a feather in his hat. And then looks like a rocket scientist, maybe. The kangaroo guy with a carrot. Another soldier fighter of some kind with a spear. Then we got a guy there with a big, whatever you call it, big kind of sword, glass sword. There's a karate guy with the nunchucks, and we got a maybe that's an Olympic guy with a medal. Then we got a scuba diver, the turtle and a flower. Then we got green brick guy with a 10. Then we got a keyboardist with a guitar keyboard. Then a little girl with a bunny. And a guy with a drone. Guy with a drone. Cool. Let's see what we got. We got the... See the guy. We got the guy with the sword and the feather in his hat. Looks like an old colonial person from like the 1700s. Put his feather in there. Put him on his stand. I don't think he's holding anything. Oh yeah, he's got a sword. Duh. There you have it. There's that guy. Next. We got, looks like the scuba diver. Cool. Let's see. He's got, let's see, there's his head, and then helmet, visor, or more like a scuba diver mask. And then, see, put his turtle down here on this stand. And then he's holding a flower. Maybe it's some seaweed or something. And what else? We got to put his flippers on. And then he's got this little standoff thing so that he's not standing up. He's kind of floating. This thingy. There we go. Guess that's how he's supposed to go. Is he going to fit on the shelf? Yep. All right. Number 3. Looks like we got the pea guy. Yay. Yep. Put that on his head. He's holding an apple. There you go. The pea guy with an apple. Next. Oh, we got a duplicate. We got another pea guy. Next. Oh, looks like we got the rocket scientist. Rocket scientist girl, and she's got a wrench. Oh, yeah, she's got a wrench and she's got a little rocket. And then she's got this thing too. I guess she's holding that thing. This little tile. It's also got a rocket on it. So we'll put that in her hand, and then we'll put her little rocket, which I got to build. That goes on there like that. Whoops. Turn it up the right side up. There it goes like that. So we'll put that little rocket beside her. There we go. Little rocket scientist girl. Okay. No more duplicates. And this is, get it all out of the pack. Oh, it's in a separate bag. This appears to be one of the, yeah, like the soldier fighter guy with the spear. I don't know why they put it in a separate bag. So there we go. And then a head. Then a helmet. Oh, he's got a beard. Oh, he's got a cape. I gotta pull his head off again. Darn it. There we go. And his helmet. Get an extra beard. He's holding a spear and a shield. Okay. Shield. There's a really long spear. There we go. Hope that's going to fit in my case. Barely. It's sticking out the front. All right, let's see what we got next. This will probably be the last minifigure video for a while anyway, until I get another case, because this is going to be full. We got a duplicate. We got the rocket girl again. I'm thinking about, instead of selling my duplicates, I'm thinking about giving them away. Perhaps in a contest we do in the future. Maybe a 1,500. I still want to do a 1,500 subscriber contest. We just can't seem to get up there. So if you're not subscribed, please do, so we can get to 1,500, and then we're going to do a Lego giveaway. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but we're going to give away something, even if it's just minifigs. All right, we got the Karate Kid this time with the nunchucks. There we go. Put him on the stand. There he is. And let's see what we got next. Whoops, we're dropping things. This is the scuba diver again. I don't know what we dropped, but I'll just skip you to the next one. All right, next. I think we got a different one this time. In a separate bag. This is the guy with the sombrero. Look at that big thing. He's got a little, looks like a piñata as well. Okay, this is a kid actually. He's got short legs. Little kid with a piñata. What's he? Has he got some kind of a shirt? How does that work? I'm not sure what these other pieces are for. Because we've got two other pieces here. Unless these are extras. That almost looks like it was cut off of that piece. Can you see that? No, there we go. It almost looks like there was an extra one cut off of that piece. See that? So that's an extra. Okay, we got what we need here. So we'll put his piñata here. Doesn't go on there very well because it's not gonna be centered. Okay, there we go. Put this back on. There we go. Next. We got another duplicate. We got the P guy again. Next. All right. This time we got the guy with the big clear sword. That, and he's got a helmet. And he's got this big clear green, whatever it is, sword. We'll call it a sword. There we go. Whoops. Lost the sword. There we go. That's that guy. One more and we got the 6th row filled up. And we got a duplicate. It's the same guy again. Oh boy. All right, let's go on to the next. And we got this other fighter looking guy with a shield and a sword. And a missing head. There it is, over here. Okay, there we go. That, then he's got a helmet. He's got a sword. It in his hand, then he's got a shield. There we go. Oh, he's got a feather in his hat too. There it is. That completes the, oh man, is that going to be too tall? His feather won't fit. There we go. We'll make it fit. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look. So we filled the 6th row. Now we got one more row to fill. But I believe we're out. I think we've gone through 21 already. Let's see. Oh, no. We got more. We got more over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Okay. I was mistaken. So let's do those. This is the Karate Kid again. Duplicate. And this time we got the Rocket Girl again. Gosh darn it, I hate this duplicate stuff. It's like almost impossible to get the whole set. I mean, how would you? You'd have to buy like 50 of them or something to get the entire set. I hate these blind bag things. I wish they could just show you what's in it so you could buy the whole set. You know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of other ones are frustrated about the same situation. You can't collect all of them because you can't get all of them unless you buy a whole ton. Okay, now we got, we got the brick guy. Awesome. Yeah. I was hoping we'd get him. How does this work? His legs go in like this. Yeah, there we go. And his head. The little 2x3 brick guy. And he's holding a tile that says 10. I'm not sure what that's about. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. There we go. About time we got a different one instead of another duplicate. Oh, now we got another brick guy. Another duplicate. My goodness, man. Next. Oh, we got the guy with the drone. Sweet. And then his hat. Oops, I got to put his head on straight. Looks like he's got a band-aid on his face. Probably got hit with the drone. Alright, so then he's got the drone controller in his hand. This little rounded tile. And then we got to build the drone. Let's see the instructions here. Yeah, this thing goes underneath here. And then there's a little camera-like thing. It goes, a lens that goes on the front. There. And then the propellers. Okay, there we go. There's the drone with the 4 rotors. I'll put them like this. And then this thing goes underneath so that he can hold it. Like this. I don't know if this is going to fit in my case with this big thing sticking out. There you go. There's the drone guy. Covering up his face with the drone. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. He might fit. We'll have to see when I go to close it. Couple more here. Whoops, this Abe Lincoln just fell down. Not sure why. And we got another drone guy. I'm just going to set him aside and not even going to build him. We're just going to move on. I think this may be the last one this time. And we got... I think this is the first guy we had. Yeah, this is another duplicate. The colonial guy. So, let me double check, but I think that's all of them. Yes, so that's going to be all of Series 20. We've still got 8 more to fill on the shelf. Wait a minute, who fell down? This guy fell down. What the heck? One sec. Damn, right there. Sombrero guy's in the way. There we go. Then we just slid everything over. Okay, there we go. This guy's crooked. All right, there we go. So, take a wide angle here. You can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows filled plus 2. So we need 8 more. So I may do that on my own with Series 21, or maybe Disney or something else. Probably Series 21. So I'll do that and fill it up, and then we'll do a video when I hang it on the wall and show you guys everything then. So that's probably going to be about it for now. Like I said, I'm going to focus on getting some of this track built so I can get some infrastructure laid out in the city, because I really want to get my city going again. Because yeah, I mean, that's what this channel's all about, is building a city, and I've been kind of slacking off as far as doing anything to the city. You know, messing around with minifigures and other stuff. So, but yeah, we're gonna do that soon. So look out for that, and we'll also visit the mocks I talked about, and we'll you know, finish this thing off and hang it up on the shelf, or hang it up on the wall rather. All right, guys, thanks for taking me along. I do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button. Helps get to 2,000 subscribers. Remember, we're at 1,500. We're going to do a giveaway. So we're only about 22 away from 1,500. So let's get those subscriptions in, and so we can have a big Lego giveaway. All righty. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good day. All right. Bye-bye.